Today we're going to learn how to use a bacteria key. Keying bacteria is actually very easy to do once you know how to do it. So you look through your microscope and you see all of these different bacteria. We've got 8 different looking specimens. Words you need to know. Okay, so for this key, you need to understand what round and not round means. So if we were to look at these bacteria, let's look at number 1. Are each of these individual pieces round? Yeah, they are. How about these? There's 2 of them stuck together. Yes, they're round. Number 3, we look at this one. Okay, this is one big one. Is this whole thing round? No. Is this one round? No, it's like a squiggly line. Is this one, each individual piece, round? Yes. This one, that's one piece right there. That's why I made those kind of solid black. No, that's not round. How about this one? Well, there's 2 pieces to it, but is it round? No. And this one, yes, these individual pieces are round. Okay, so now we also need to know the word paired, not paired. So we look at number 1. Are these put into pairs of 2? Pair means 2 together. Nah, they're all just kind of clumped together. Does this have 2 together? Yeah, so those would be paired. This again is just 1, so it's not paired. This one, not paired. This one, are there 2 of them? Yes, that's paired. Not paired. Those 2 are together, paired up. And then this one always confuses people. Okay, are they definitely looking like they're in groups of 2? No, nope, not at all. They're just all connected together. It's not groups of 2. Okay, heavy covering. Can you tell which one in here has like a really thick coating? Look at those. If you guessed this one, number 2, has a thick coating, yes. Look at how thick that is. Yes. Okay, what does chain mean and what does clump mean? See if you can find the one that looks like a chain. Well, this one looks like one of those metal chains, right? And how about clumping together? A lot of them, like a group of grapes. We think of grapes as clumping together. Okay, this one is clumping, right? Okay, rod-shaped or spiral-shaped. We need to know the difference between those. Rod-shaped is like a rod, like a grain of rice. So here we've got rod, rod. We look over here, no, that's not a rod. That's not a rod. It's not even a spiral. We keep going, oh, that one's pretty rod-shaped. This one, look at how it's kind of going woo, woo, like a slinky. That is spiral. It's hard to make a spiral shape. Using, I had a hard time making that one. Yes, I made all these shapes. Okay, so we know what rod shaped, we know what spiral shaped is. Now, bulge in the middle or bulge at the end. So we look for, oh, there's like a big bump in the middle. Yep, that would be the bulge in the middle and then bulge on the end. Okay, so now let's get to the key. So we're going to focus in on bacteria 1, the one that is all clumped together. When you get to this key, you just have to remember you always start at the beginning. Even though this says number 1, it's not because we're going to go to number 1 here. We just always go start at the beginning at the top of this key. And we read these to A or B. So if the bacterium is round, we're going to go to 2. Or if the bacterium is not round, we're going to go to 5. So we look at this bacteria and we go, okay, each of these individual pieces, is it round or not round? It's round, right? Each of those pieces. So we're going to go to 2. So we go to this number 2, okay? There we go. And now we read these 2 statements. If the bacteria is paired, we're going to go to 3, or if the bacterium is not paired, we're going to go to 4. Okay, so are these obviously paired up into groups of 2? No. So if the bacterium is not paired, we go to 4. Okay, so we're going to go down here to number 4. Here we go. And we're going to look at these 2 items. If the bacterium is in a chain, it's called Streptococcus lactis, which helps in the formation of some cheeses. Okay. If the bacterium is not in a chain, but is in a clump, it is Staphylococcus aureus, which causes pimples and boils, which are the same as red sore areas on and in the skin. Okay, so let's look at this again. Is the bacterium in a chain or is it in a clump? Does that look like a chain or a clump? It sure looks like a clump to me. So we go right here and say, oh, it is narrowed down to that. So now we know this is Staphylococcus aureus. It causes pimples and boils or red sore areas on the skin. So then there's the picture. There's its scientific name, and that's what it does. Okay. Staphylococcus is the genus, therefore it has a capital letter. Aureus is the species, therefore it has a lowercase letter. That's something you'll need to know when you get into upper biology. It always has, for genus, a capital letter, species, lowercase. Okay, so what you're going to do is practice using the key. It's the same key with the same pictures in this form. Good luck. And if you need to go back to the video, go ahead and watch it again.